Okay, I think we are back on. I am going to hang out here, obviously, hoping my sound is better. We're doing a desert, Arizona themed Tumbler, and I'm super excited to share this with you. If you are on the replay, I will be putting timestamps on the bottom so you can fast forward to parts that you like, especially if you want to skip past this intro part. But if you are back on with me, let me know if I sound any better. I haven't opened it on my phone yet, so I can't really check myself. Timestamps on the bottom. I just don't know why. I restarted it earlier today. I'm just gonna have to do it like right away, right before I do it every time. I don't know. But I'm really glad you guys are here. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you guys bearing with me through this. So we are going to do a desert Arizona themed tumbler. I was inspired from my recent vacation to the wonderful city of Phoenix and Sedona, and I bought a bunch of stickers while I was there. So these I bought at a gift shop. So they're just like vinyl stickers. They're said to be like waterproof vinyl stickers. Like a lot of people just kind of put these on like water bottles and then that's it. I of course will be putting glitter underneath them. But I'm super excited about them. I'm like, literally, I'm obsessed. So obviously I'm going to put them on a cup. They were kind of expensive, when I bought them, and I bought like a lot, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sort of just making it like a, memory cup for my trip, my first trip post COVID vaccine. So it's an important one. So these are the stickers. They're like a variety of different colors and kind of got a lot going on. So I'm going to do these neutral, sort of deserty-ish, kind of fall-ish glitters as well. And all the glitters that I'm using are from Glitter Heart Company. So I am super glad that you are all back here. Leslie, Brenda, Hannah, Roxanne, Tina, Misty, everybody's here. I'm super excited. So again, the stickers just bought literally at the gift shop. If you guys are looking for you can buy stickers. This artist, she has it on here. Her name is Holly Sage, and she had like a whole setup in the gift shop with like a ton of stickers. So if there's like anywhere that you like to go, you could look. Maybe she has stickers. But like they're all like super cute. Like the watercolor, I love them. But just kind of a fun way to use some of these stickers. And again, these are just store-bought. You could probably find some designs online and print them yourself, but these are store-bought. So the 4 glitters that I'm going to be using are from the Glitter Heart Company. And I don't have a discount code or anything, but my friend Lauren at Lauren Quigley Creations, she has a discount code if you want to use it and you want to buy some of their glitters. I put it in the description below, so if you guys are interested. I also have my Crystalac link and my Makerflow link if you are interested in those as well. I appreciate all of that. So I am actually going to really fast before we start remove the live that got all messed up. Sorry, because I don't want to confuse anybody who comes on the channel and isn't sure which one to watch. So sorry about that. Okay, that should have helped. Okay. So, Felicia's here on the live, and Allie is here. I'm so excited. So, glitter number 1 is this sort of maroon color that is called, let me try to get this to focus, Mulberry. It's super pretty. The colors that I'm going to use on this cup are very fall ish. So I do envision myself making a fall themed cup with these glitters as well. This one is called Sweetheart, and it's kind of like a rose gold. It's just a rose gold. This one is called Rusty, and it's just a rusty color. And this one is called Biscotti. And it's kind of yellowy gold. And I think they all look good together. They look a little bit better in person than they do on the camera. I gotta fix my lighting situation. I feel like the glitters are too sparkly. Maybe if I hold them a little differently. This one's like a maroon, kind of more purple, but maroon. I feel like it looks better kind of this way. And this one is like definitely like a rose gold color, but it's hard to see. So this is the order I'm going to put them in, from top to bottom. I should go this way. I think that'll look good. Again, these just kind of give me desert vibes, and there's like a whole lot of different things you could do. If you guys are just hopping on, after I get the cup smooth and everything, I will be putting on these stickers, excuse me, that I bought while I was on vacation. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let me know in the chat how your week has been, if you've done anything exciting, or if you're just really glad tomorrow is Friday. Let me know in the chat. I'm going to grab my cup turner and see if I can get this positioned right. I like don't really have like plugs in the right spot to do this. So I'll probably just actually hold the cup because I feel like that's gonna work out better for me. I gotta work on my outlet situation. Okay, and then I'm gonna use a 30-ounce skinny. This one is from Makerflow. And I'm using a 30-ounce because I have a lot of stickers, right? I don't even know if I'm able to fit all of these on here. Like, I think I need like my 35-ouncer, but we'll have to see. So I obviously went with the 30-ounce in hopes that I can use all of these stickers. And I prep all of my cups with Crud Cutter these days, but there's lots of different ways to prep. You can use Crud Cutter. I posted on Instagram a different like metal prepping thing that you can use if you can't find the Crud Cutter metal clean and edge. You can just sand it, like the good old-fashioned sanding, and then put on your base coat. Now, my cup is spray painted white. I've been just using more spray paint lately, just because it's easy for me to quickly spray them, and then I spray paint like 20 at a time, so then when I need another cup, they're already ready, but you can use whatever base coat that you want. These are all like metallic glitters, so I'm just gonna leave the base white, hoping I can get good coverage with one coat, but because I might also need to do a second coat, and that's fine too. So, Zaida is in Costa Rica. Hello, hello. So glad you're here. Felicia had a craft show. I hope it went okay. And getting started on ones for July. That's so exciting. That'll keep you busy. Lisette is happy it's Friday. Started working full time. Oh my gosh. So exhausting. Lisette, hopefully you can get some rest this weekend. And hopefully it gets easier. And yes, the concrete metal, it's like blue. So if you can't find the Crud Cutter, because I just feel like as soon as the crafting world got word that we could use that, they just kind of ran out. I always think about how, like, if you worked for Rust-Oleum, like, they're the ones who make that, right? The Rust-Oleum office is, like, in the town that I grew up in. So I'm like, the guy that's sitting there like, why do we have no crud cutter metal clean and etch? You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden, like thousands off the shelf. But anyway, if you can't find it, I've heard that one works too, and it's blue. Jamie's had a crazy week at work. Acrylic blanks. Ooh, I love acrylic blanks. I just bought a bunch. I always buy a bunch. I don't make enough of them, but maybe one of these weeks, maybe next week or the week after, we can just do a bunch of blanks because it's fun. Leslie starting an 8-day stretch tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so anyway, back to the white base. I'm leaving it white because I can't, like, if you had, like, you could paint, like, the ombre on here, and then if you wanted to kind of match it, but that's just too much work for me. I'd rather do a second coat of glitter if I need to. So crud cutter, is crud cutter faster than shellac? Yes. And I prefer it, but it's not like that. I mean, okay, so crud cutter, you just mix it up like 3 parts crud cutter to 1 part water, and I paint it on the cup with a foam brush. And then I let it sit for 10 minutes, and then I rinse it off and then wash the cup. So that's easy. But shellac is pretty fast, too. Jamie, there are 42 kids in the class. That seems like a problem. That's a lot. Good luck to you making 42 keychains. That's a lot. Okay, so we're going to hope for the best here. I normally like to stand when I am doing this sort of thing, but since I don't need to stand up and you know, like stare at my midsection, that'd be kind of weird. Well, I guess I could stand, I could turn my face off. Maybe I'm gonna do that. I'll probably do that. I should do that. Okay, anyway, so I'm using Brite Tone to apply my glitter. You can use whatever you want, right? You can use the glitter glue if you prefer the glitter glue. I know I've said it before, I like using Brite Tone because that's what I've been doing for so long. Glitter glue is great. I always apply my glitter with Brite Tone. So I'm going to, and then I always brush on my Brite Tone when I add my glitter. I use this like folk art base coating brush. I have it linked on my Amazon page. That's in the description, but I also have been getting them lately at Joann Fabrics, especially if you can use a coupon. That's where I've been getting them. So I always brush it on. It works better for me. It just does. So, and I like to actually kind of like, I know this is weird. You'll find what works best for you, but I like to dip it and then brush it. So I'm just going to put some Brite Tone in here, and whatever I don't use, I'll pour back in later. But for some reason, just the dip and drip and the brushing works better for me. So I am actually going to just do the overhead camera and stand. So hopefully I can do a better job of this. So Felicia says she sucks at painting ombre. Yeah, so that's kind of how I am. And I also feel like sometimes it's just easier to do a second coat when you're trying to blend. Ooh, before I start, these are like literally brand new glitters that have never been opened. So I'm going to open them because when you are using Brite Tone or glitter glue, you do have to move pretty quickly. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah, so do you guys have any questions while I'm opening these? I would love to know if any of you have been to Arizona or the desert. That was my first time. I loved it, but then like today or like this week, it's like, what, like 120 degrees? Like, no thank you. These are really good fall glitters. So if you're looking to kind of make this cup too, or get these colors, I do see myself using them for more than just this cup. Ash, this live will absolutely be on my YouTube channel. They all get uploaded after. Enjoy your guests, and I will, if you comment on the replay, I will answer your comments, so don't worry. But yes, all videos get uploaded to the channel and live there forever and ever and ever. Okay, so now I'm ready. And this is the order I'm going in. We think that's an okay order? I think so. Okay. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. You can see my microphone. Is that tacky? Okay. I always wonder, like, people who, like, YouTubers who, like, have these, like, perfect live streams, perfect everything, no issues, like, that. I am just not one of those people. Okay. Linnea has cousins in Arizona. Yeah, it's pretty and tangy. Passing through, going to California. Jamie's been, yeah, it's amazing. It was my first time, and I totally want to go back. My daughter, my 3-year-old, really didn't like hiking, and I really thought she would. So that was kind of a bummer, but okay. So let's get this party started. I will catch back up on your comments if you guys ask me anything. I will totally go back through, but you know, if this is not your first live stream, you know that I get really in the zone and I cannot multitask. So I have to glitter and then I can answer questions. So I am just brushing on my Brite Tone. And when you do this, you do want to use like more than you would use, not a lot, but just more than you would use for a typical coat. You don't want any like pooling or anything like that. Like if you can see, I don't think you can see. But you can kind of see right here, there's like a little pooling because I have a lot on. So I'm just going to go all the way around and brush through. And for the sake of this video, I will probably just let my glitters kind of fall and mix together. But normally I would at least try to keep them separate so I don't waste all of my glitter. But I might be able to sort of get a cool mix, you know, like if your glitter kind of all mixes together, you might be able to get a cool custom mix. Okay, I'm going to start on the top. It doesn't really matter. And I am going to just try to get full coverage on the top here. It's looking pretty good. And then I'm going to let it fall a little bit. Like now I'm tilting. Oh, you guys cannot see that. Okay. Now I'm going to tilt my cup. So I kept it straight, right? And I went all the way around. Okay. And now I'm going to tilt my cup so it just falls down a little bit. And I'm kind of aiming like right here. Okay. I'm going to try to do this so you can see it. If that makes sense. Okay. Maybe I'll just move my hand up here. You can also move your hand like further away. Okay, now I'm just going to switch this paper because I'm going to move on to my next color. Okay, so this is definitely really pretty. Okay, now I'm going to move into this Sweetheart, which is a rose gold. Actually, I'm not because I need more. I just kind of am remembering like, oh, I only have 4 colors here. So I'm going to do full coverage a little bit more. And I'm going to just kind of outline that color. I will go back in, hopefully. I feel like this might take me too long, but I'm going to come in right here and just get like full coverage. I'm basically going through and I'm getting like full coverage blocks, if you will. And then I'm going to I'm going to move my hand away. I'm sorry. And I'm going to kind of sprinkle it where they combine. And then I'm going to tilt my cup this way, right? So instead of this way, I'm going to tilt it this way and let this rose gold fall towards the mulberry. And then I'm going to come down a little and let it fall this way. So I like to just kind of tilt my cup and hope that gravity will do its magic. Okay. I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, I was using Brite Tone. I think it is sort of a personal preference. Wow, these glitters are like really pretty. Okay, it is a personal preference as to whether you're going to use Brite Tone or you're going to use glitter glue. Okay, so again, you guys, I am holding my cup parallel to the table. So this whole like chunk is going to get full coverage with, this one is called Rusty. You guys, like, this is really pretty. Okay, and then I am going to tilt my cup this way so it can fade, start to fade. I am going to go back in again and do this a little bit more too. But I'm just going to kind of fade in both directions. So now I'm going to tilt this way. I'm sorry my hand is kind of in the way. This camera placement isn't necessarily the best for this demo. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with my last color, and I am also going to take my brush real fast and put a little more Brite Tone on the bottom, just because, I don't know, I always mess up the bottoms. Okay, now this one is called Biscotti. And again, all along the bottom, I want this to have full coverage. So I'm going to blend this in a second. Okay, now I'm going to tilt up and get this to start fading. Okay, and the reason I'm like waiting is because I'm trying not to mix too much of this glitter together. But like now I'm just going to let them all mix. And we're just going to hope for the best. So I'm going to start at the bottom since I'm already here. And I'm just tilting the cup. This is like very fall vibes. I don't know about desert vibes, but it's definitely fall vibes. Okay, and now I'm aiming my glitter right here. Like I'm aiming at where these two kind of come together, and my cup is very much pointed at the table. Okay, and I'm going to go the other way too. And you can always move your hand like further away from the cup. This helps it kind kind of spread out a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to go in with, this one is called Sweetheart, which is just a rose gold. I definitely see myself making this tumbler again for a fall cup. Okay, so I hope you guys can see this okay. I'm just kind of in the zone. I'm just tilting my cup to get these to blend. We'll go back up over here. I'm trying to move out of the way so you can see. Who needs summer when you can just dive right into the fall season, right? Okay, so I think it looks pretty good. I'm just gonna shake it real fast and kind of go back in. This mix is actually pretty cute, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna go in with this to try to get full coverage. So I'm going like at the seams here, and it's just hopefully just gonna stick where there might not be any glitter. You know what I mean? I'm just hoping for the best. I'm just caking this on here because I always try to get away with just having like one coat of glitter, but like honestly, if you have to have two, like it might be better off, like, because look at all this glitter I'm just kind of wasting. I'll probably be better off just doing a second coat, but I probably won't either way because I'm putting stickers on it. So if there's any spots that I missed, I'm just gonna cover it with a sticker. So, wowza, that is so sparkly. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold on, let me zoom out. That's like blinding. So I think that this little custom mix, we could try it out. I think it'll be pretty. I'm just gonna shake this. I think the coverage looks pretty good. There's a couple spaces in here. I'm gonna try to get, okay. Let's see if we can get this to zoom. Look at that, you guys. Okay, so pretty excited about this. Okay, fall and Christmas. Yes, this would be a good fall cup. And yeah, Charity, that's exactly what I was going for, right? They say stay ahead for a season. That's like totally what I was going for. But fall tumblers, you guys, this color, these colors, I should say, I'm a big fan. So, I feel like I missed a spot right here. Oops, see. So after all that, I will probably have to do a second coat, but this is honestly for me, so I might not, just because. And if you came in late, I'm going to be adding, look at, these stickers are going to look great. Look at that. They're going to look awesome. I'm super excited. Okay, sorry, I'm going to check out these comments here. Oh, Widow and Binster, whatever your real name is, you got your Tumbler kit. I'm so excited for you. Okay, wait, somebody did ask about, hold on. Leslie. Okay, Leslie asked, is BT with chunky glitter easier than using glitter glue? Now, I wanted to touch on that. I know I said it's personal preference. Like, I personally think that the glitter glue does work well with chunky glitter. But what I've been doing more of lately is using Brite Tone and just sprinkling on my chunky and then going in with getting that done and then going in with a matching fine glitter. So if you, I know not everybody has like a matching chunky and fine, but if you can find that, that is the sweet spot for me personally. So it's not actually, it's like not full chunky, it's just like mostly chunky, and then all of the spaces in between are fine glitter, because then you can really pat down your chunky glitter, and that has been the sweet spot for me. Maybe I'll do an updated video one of these days. You guys, I'm like literally obsessed. Okay, so the light situation is that I've got a lamp, just like a floor lamp, and I've got a ring light, and I've got two like LED panels. So I've got a lot of lights going on in here, which is also why it looks so sparkly, although it's very sparkly in person too. I believe I have all of the lighting equipment that I use linked in my Amazon list. So in the description of the video, if you scroll down to like, it says like tools or something. Yeah. Okay, do you guys have any questions? The more I look at this, the more it's looking like I'm gonna do a second coat. And then we'll have to just see what happens. Maybe, like, what can I do with this mix? It's very pretty. I'm trying to think, like, this actually would probably just, ooh, okay, I have an idea. Oh my gosh, you guys, it looks so sparkly on the camera. Okay, so, maybe, like, a fall peekaboo. I'm on it. I'm on it. We'll do the fall peekaboo before the fall, okay? And then, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to let this dry. Again, I used Brite Tone, so it definitely needs to dry 4 hours. For me, it will dry overnight because it is almost 8, and I'm certainly not going to be up at midnight. So let this dry, and then I will dry brush all of this glitter off. Just use, like, I just use this, I use an old one of these. You can use literally any brush, a cheap brush or whatever, to get this, any excess off. And then I will have to look and see how I feel about the coverage after I dry brush it. So a lot of times I can't really decide if I'm gonna need a second coat or not until I do that dry brush. So I'll do that tomorrow, and I will then decide if I need a second coat. Either way, I will be spraying this cup with glitter glue. I'm gonna spray 2 parts glitter glue with 1 part water, just like in a little spray bottle, and then I will spray that on. And then if I need a second coat, I will add the glitter right to the wet glitter glue. If I don't need a second coat, then I'll just let that dry, and then I'll go into my Brite Tone. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm definitely going to spray with glitter glue, and then I'll either do a second coat or just let it dry. And if I do a second coat, then I'll let it dry and then spray again, because I don't want the glitters to all mix together. So definitely seal it. You don't necessarily have to use glitter glue. You can use clear spray paint if you prefer. Just let it dry for 48 hours, and then I will move into Brite Tone. And then as soon as this surface is smooth, I will add my stickers. I feel like I used a lot of that. This is a fine XL, so it's like the 0.15. So it's not an ultra fine. It is the fine. I think she calls it fine XL. I think most other glitter suppliers call it like the 0.015 size. So it is a little bit bigger than like the normal ultra fine, which is like 0.008, right? 0.008 or 0.08. I think it's 0.008. So that's also why it's like extra sparkly, because the glitter flakes are bigger, right? It lets off more light. That's how it works. Andrea, do I have any recommendations for a spray bottle? Okay, so I was using that like mister, like the misting one for like a long time, and I really liked it, but then it did end up clogging up on me and I couldn't get it to unclog. So I've just been using like the cheapo little spray bottles from the Dollar Tree, and then trying my best to clean them out like every so often, and then just honestly just tossing them when I need a new one, because you can get like a couple of them for $1, so that makes me feel better about it. But I haven't found like the perfect solution, and I don't know if there is one. I think you just have to be good about cleaning it and like rinsing it, and yeah. So I think this, let me see. See, the lighting is hard. This is why, like, I assume so many glitter suppliers have really crappy pictures, because it's really hard to take pictures of glitter. So I'll save this, and I'm thinking like a fall peekaboo tumbler. Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know what that's going to look like yet, but I think that would be cool. Yeah, Andrea, I used mine for a long time, like for several months, and I liked it, but I've just been doing the Dollar Tree one lately. So I'm full of glitter. And let me know, do you guys have any other questions? Kimberly, thank you for saying this. And yes, charity, like with leaves, maybe some like gold accents around. Yeah, let's we'll totally do that. Okay, so again, I will let it dry. So what I'm thinking, before you guys go anywhere, I could use some help. I am trying to update my website, okay? And I would absolutely love if you are willing to fill out a Google form and just leave me like a testimonial. Like, I put a Google form in the link of this video, okay? And if you are willing and able to fill out the Google form, it's just asking if you could write like a sentence or two, if I've helped you, if you've learned something from me, if, you know what I mean? Like, I love all your tutorials, I learned so much, I love making tumblers. I don't know, whatever you want to say. If you could do that, the Google form is in the description of this video. No, absolutely no pressure. You do not have to, but if you feel so inclined to help me out, I would love to put you and your testimonial on my website. And if any of you do that, it's just a Google form. I'm going to pick a few people from the Google form randomly to send some gift cards. So I'm going to send out like 3 Starbucks gift cards randomly to people who do fill out the Google form. So I would appreciate it so much just to have like a blurb on my website saying something positive. If you don't have anything positive to say, that's fine. You can totally fill out the form too. I would love your feedback. And I probably won't put that on my website, but maybe it will help me in the future. So that is in the description, as well as the links to everything, my Crystalac link, my Makerflow link. So if you plan on ordering Crystalac anytime soon, or if you plan to order tumblers from Makerflow anytime soon, I appreciate you guys clicking those links first so I can keep the channel going without losing all my money from buying all this glitter. So just to recap, the glitters are from Glitter Heart Company, Mulberry, Sweetheart, Biscotti, and Rusty. I don't have a link. I don't have a discount code, but my friend Lauren does, and I asked her if I could share it with you guys. So Lauren Q15 or Crystalac 10. They're two different codes. They're one-time use. So if you want to buy these glitters, that is down in the information description box below. Diana, you did your first glitter tumbler today. Yay! If you post it on social media, make sure you tag me. I totally want to see it. Wanda, thank you so much for being here. Next week, I haven't decided because I'm always super last minute because, you know, I've got children and you know what? They're just awesome. And I'm a little last minute. So these are the stickers, if you hopped on late, that I'm going to be putting on the tumbler once it's smooth. I do envision at least being able to show that part to you. I think that moving forward, I don't have the tumbler, but a couple weeks ago I did that striped tumbler and I talked about doing like part 2s. So what I think I'm going to do for all of our live stream is like film the rest of this cup. Like I'll get it on film. Just me like doing my coats and sanding and whatever decals. And then I will post a part 2. I don't know if it'll be a full tutorial. It might be like a 1-minute thing. Just to like give you some closure as to where we went with the cup. You know what I mean? So I just want to let you know that the striped tumbler that I did a couple weeks ago with the leopard, I need to fix it. I don't like how it looks. So that is coming. That is coming. I really want to I bought some acrylic clipboards, like clear clipboards. I would love to maybe do that next week. Just for something a little bit different. And these are just like vinyl stickers. Like I don't think they're clear. I'm assuming they're white. These are store-bought. Like I bought them at the store. At the gift shop, right? I was the touristy girl, touristy lady buying all the stickers. So I think these are going to be white, which I think will look really cool on the tumbler. So charity, yes, with the kids, the joys. Yeah, you know, it's just like I have all of these like ambitions to plan ahead, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh shoot, it's Wednesday and the live stream is tomorrow. What are we gonna do? Maybe one day I'll get better at it. Okay, so let me know. Make sure you guys also connect with me on Instagram. I like to post, what I've started doing too is on Mondays, I'll put up a little question box so you can ask any questions that you have, and then I will try to answer them all throughout the day. And then I like to put up polls so you guys can vote what we do in the live stream or what Tumbler tutorial is going to come next, so I can try to please the most people. That's the goal anyway. Okay? So I appreciate you guys being here so much. One last look at this wonderful tumbler that I was going for desert vibes, but it's very fall vibes to me. But that's okay. I love it anyway. And I'm going to go with it. So highly recommend. Highly recommend. I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you next week.